What's going on, guys? We are here with another video. I'm sorry that I had another video recorded. I was actually doing a comparison between the 2018 Concords and the 2016 Space Jams, but I had a problem with my microphone and I had to completely scrap the video. So this video is going to kind of take its place. It's going to come up a couple days later, but this is a topic that is on everybody's mind: StockX charging tax. But before I get into that, I need you all to do a few things for me. First, smash that like button. Second, hit subscribe if you aren't already. And third, be prepared to comment below and let me know what you think of this video, because we're going to go into the StockX tax and then I'm going to show you my most recent pickup. So here we go, let's get into it. So StockX tweeted out a couple weeks ago something about a Supreme Court decision that is forcing them to charge tax, which started January 3rd at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, a lot of people were freaking out about this. I mean, the tweet was not very specific. It was basically just like, okay, hey, StockX is charging tax. And you know what? I agree with everybody that StockX with tax just isn't worth it. And you know what? There are naysayers and haters that are like, well, you're willing to pay this much for the shoe, then what's 6% tax, 9% tax? And honestly, that's kind of the luxury of StockX, was just, it was the shoe plus shipping. Now that you have tax on top of that, it's just adding the mental factor, because honestly, the shoes were already taxed when they were purchased for retail. There's already been a tax placed on the shoe, unless obviously it was bought in an estate with no tax. But that's besides the point. I understand people's frustration, and you know what? All the naysayers out there that are saying, well, you're willing to spend X amount, what's tax? And it's not the point. It's just a service that we have become accustomed to, now having an extra fee on top of that and not really changing anything, just being like, okay, here, you owe us more money. But I actually did a little bit of digging and found out the truth. So if you now go to StockX's frequently asked questions page and search sales tax, why am I being charged sales tax? As the tweet said, due to a recent Supreme Court decision, e-commerce businesses such as StockX are now required to collect tax. But it has now been added from the following states: Alabama, Arizona, Connecticut, Iowa, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Washington. If you are not in one of those 7 states, you will not be charged tax. If you're in New York, if you're in Florida, if you're in California, you will not be charged tax. So don't worry about that. And then, just to confirm, I actually followed up with StockX and asked them what's going on, how their processes are changing, and they actually did get back to me with this. So I first reached out to StockX saying, if I'm in New York, I will not be charged sales tax, obviously with a question mark. And they responded, thanks for reaching out. If your shipping address is in New York, you should not be charged sales tax. Now I was like, whoa, 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 should? That threw me for a loop. Should? What does that mean, should? I might or might not? So I demanded an answer. So then they got back to me with a little bit more of a clarification, which I understand on their end. Hopefully it settles soon, but this will make sense for everybody, and hopefully this helps some people out. They responded with, sorry to send off any red flags with the should. Sales tax is new on StockX, and some buyers have been erroneously charged as we work out the kinks. Therefore, while as a resident of New York, you should not see a tax, but you might. If you do, please reach out to us and we will be happy to refund the tax amount to you. So basically, if you are not in one of those 7 states, you should not be charged tax. So if you are charged tax, contact StockX immediately for that refund. You do not have to pay that tax. Basically, they're working out getting in the whole taxing into their system and differentiating it based off of shipping address. So again, if you are not in Alabama, Arizona, Connecticut, Iowa, Louisiana, Oklahoma, or Washington, and you are charged tax on StockX, contact them immediately for a refund. Well, I hope that clears some things up about the taxing and StockX situation. I, for one, was completely relieved being that I live in New York and I don't have to deal with the taxes. So the bids that I took down are now back up. So let's get into my most recent pickup, which, you guessed it, is from StockX. Alright guys, here it is, the Satin 5s, my most recent pickup, yes, from StockX. And honestly, this is one of the most slept on pairs of the year, and I have no idea why. Because if you think about it, any Jordan 1 that is made into a satin sells out immediately. I mean, the Satin Royals and the Satin Breads, yes, they were more limited, but they're going for well over 1,000. And then the Satin Shattered Backboards are going for, my size is roughly 600-700 right now. But, I mean, Satin 5s sat, and I got these for well under 130. Let's just leave it at that. So, Satin 5s, I mean, you already know, I love my 5s. Am I pointing to my 5s? I'm pointing to my 5s. I love my 5s. I mean, the detail on this is actually really dope. I wasn't expecting them to go as hard into the detail as they did. The stitching is honestly perfect. With all the flaws that we've been finding in Jordan brand lately, this is actually a really dope shoe. There's really no paint spillover. I don't see any glue stains anywhere. And it's just, honestly, a really clean shoe. I'm super stoked. Actually, I was planning on doing this video and I actually haven't gotten a good look at my own pair. So this is the first time I'm really taking an in-depth look at it, and honestly, these are really nice. How I did not pick these up before now is beyond me, but I have them now. They feel great. The satin is on point, and honestly, I can't wait to get these on feet. I might have to shoot these this weekend. Oh man. I mean, seriously though, soles are icy. I mean, it's a true bred colorway. I mean, just look at the red cement speckle down in the midsole. I mean, man, this shoe is actually really dope. I mean, I don't understand how this sat for so long. I really don't understand. I mean, even the stitching on the Jumpman is on point. Like, there's nothing wrong with this shoe. I mean, and they're still sitting in some stores. So seriously, if you don't have these and you like 5s, if you love 5s, these belong in your collection. If you love satin, these belong in your collection. Like, sorry if I kind of toned out there, but I'm just baffled by this shoe. I mean, this is a beautiful shoe, and how these are still sitting is absolutely beyond me. And of course, you know I'm gonna lace swap them. I don't know with what yet, but I'm gonna. Sorry. If you don't like my lace swaps, keep watching my videos. But anyway, this is a beautiful shoe. I really hope that it's coming off across on the camera. Like, I hope the camera is doing it justice. I mean, here, let's get a quick zoom in right there. I mean, seriously, I'll put this on the Susan, but seriously, this is a great shoe. Detail on point, well done, Jordan brand. Alright, let's see it on the Susan real quick. Hope you enjoyed that quick look on the Susan. Really hope it conveys the quality of these. If you haven't seen them in person, go to your local Foot Locker. It's probably still there. Pick them up, feel them, just enjoy the quality, and realize that you need a pair. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the beginning really summed up the whole StockX tax scenario, and I am truly sorry for you if you live in one of those 7 states. But Set in 5's most recent pickup, I'll be continuing to cop off StockX. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you made it this long. Last time I'm gonna say it, like, comment, subscribe, and you know what? Follow me on Instagram, shoot me a DM. I respond to everybody. And as always, this is Kick Strong. I'm out.